200-pound unbelievable!
These 30 Oh My God wrestling moments started when Rey Fenix had absolutely no chill. Damn, so much for being a gentleman. But what Kevin Owens did to Tama Tonga made all the French say, Sacre bleu. And if you thought that was crazy, look at what Andrade did to Finn Balor at Money in the Bank.
This could end very badly.
Huh, damn, no wonder Finn Balor's not doing anything these days. His back was destroyed. And to think, Randy Orton was taking back shots too. Oh, that did not go according to plan. The way he hits that monitor gets even more painful every time I see it. But what happened when an insane spot almost ended in disaster?
All 6 guys know if we don't catch this guy, he might die.
Oh my god, nobody caught him? That's just disrespectful. But what happened at WrestleMania when the WWE became the NFL? God damn, Angelo Dawkins was geeked up. That's a 15-yard penalty. But what happened when Logan Paul almost destroyed himself just to shill his energy drink? Logan had it all set up. KSI dressed as a prime bottle filming, Frog Splash ready. But Seth Rollins literally said, nah bro, and threw KSI right into harm's way.
Rollins just, oh my goodness! It's bye-bye KSI!
Oh, you gotta believe his brother Jake enjoyed seeing that one. But Logan did it for prime. But what Big Show did to The Undertaker, you just can't make up. Oh my god, Rose sent him 6 feet deep. But at WrestleMania 22, Shelton Benjamin was just wilding out. I mean, Shelton literally used that ladder like a springboard and launched himself into orbit. But wait till you see Darby Allin's definition of going too far. Damn, that glass broke so loud, I thought Stone Cold's music was gonna hit. Darby went full send through that glass setup like his life depended on it. But sometimes, you can't beat the classics. Then launched into the most satisfying elbow drop ever. There's something so satisfying about that crunch, am I right? But sometimes, the most insane moves are the ones you don't see coming. Like when Taker was about to hit a tornado DDT, but Triple H reversed it into the most devastating spine buster out of nowhere. I mean, this match alone saved WrestleMania 27, but that was nothing compared to when Big Show decided to redecorate the stage with John Cena. I mean, it's usually Goldberg eating sparks on the entrance ramp, but Big Show had different ideas. Michael Cole literally screamed put him down, and Big Show was like, okay. And Edge retained his title in the most insane endings of his rivalry with Cena.
At this point in both men's careers, these two guys needed each other. They both were in a position to be the man, but you have to have that perfect foil.
But speaking of guys getting absolutely wasted. Oh damn, you can see his eyes fluttering after that bump. Dude was in another dimension. Just like all the fans when the stage just gave up. Taker and Batista had one of the best feuds on SmackDown. And that right there is epic from every angle. But what Bubba Ray did to Stacy Keibler would get him canceled if it happened today. And this was during the Raw after WrestleMania, where Stacy accidentally cost the Dudley Boys a match. Bubba Ray was obviously heated, but Stacy lets him talk to the hand. But Bubba ain't having that. So, Bubba grabs Stacy by the hair and then does this. Wait, what did King say? Anyway, the move was so devastating, even Stacy thought she'd been paralyzed.
And I was trying to see if I could feel my fingertips, like when I was laying there, because I really thought that I broke my neck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
think
a
I
scary
still have
moment?
some neck issues from that.
Alright, but at least Stacy didn't have to go through this, where this has to be the most insane bump I ever seen.
Daniels, watch out, watch out!
I mean, Christopher Daniels almost got ended for real. It's incredible he didn't break his neck, but that legit must have taken 5 years off his career. Alright, Bray Wyatt and Kane had some absolutely insane moments together, like their Ring of Fire match. But when Bray jumped off that announce table and hit Kane with the smoothest running senton, I got chills for real. Man, RIP big guy, for real. I mean, I still can't believe Bray's gone.
I just can't believe he's not with us anymore.
It's such a tragedy, man. He had so much to offer, and not just to the wrestling business, but just as a human being.
And Kane dished it out just as much. Like when Taker tried to jump over the top rope, but Kane just catches him midair and throws him through the announce table.
And the Undertaker, oh my God!
And that's not the best bit. Just watch how the announcer slowly topples over at the end. But there was another spot that was one of the scariest I ever seen, Bollicle. But she's just enjoying it. But hey, if you're enjoying these moments, give the like button a stunner and subscribe while you're at it. And up next is a move that turned a wrestler into a crepe. When Lyra Valkyria faced off against Nia Jax at King and Queen of the Ring, Lyra was attempting to powerbomb Jax from the corner turnbuckle. But what happened next? Well,
Sammy can't quite do it! Annihilator!
oh damn! There were shockwaves through the ring and everything! The ref had to scrape Lyra off the canvas like a Looney Tune. Just like when The Undertaker tried to show Shawn Michaels out of the ring, but HBK hung on, only to get hit with the most picture-perfect tombstone you ever seen. But somehow, HBK kicked out. But Spike Dudley was a human ragdoll in his entire wrestling career. And to think that this dude is still walking today is a freaking miracle. Bro needs to be in the Hall of Fame for all this. But there was actually one wrestler who almost died in the ring. See, this was only the third Hell in a Cell match ever. And yeah, Mankind had some absolutely insane moments, like getting speared through a flaming table at WrestleMania 22.
I was just so overjoyed that I had my moment. I swear I wasn't thinking about pain.
But when The Undertaker threw him off the top of Hell in a Cell, it was completely crazy at the time. But I still don't know how Mankind managed to get back and climb back up the top of the cage, only for this to happen.
Throws him up on the other side.
I mean, this match alone can be its own video, man. Let me know if you want to see that. But we gotta talk about the time when Triple H committed a home invasion. Trips broke into Randy Orton's home, stalking him like he's Michael Myers. Bro also threatened Randy's girl.
Where is he? Where is he?
But when Randy tried to throw hands at Triple H chucked Randy out of the window like he got tossed out of the club. It got so wild, the neighborhood watch had to call the cops and arrest Triple H. But Cody Rhodes did something so crazy, he was almost burned alive. And that was in one episode of AEW Dynamite when Cody faced Andrade. Cody had Andrade at the top turnbuckle, but behind them was a burning table. And what Cody did next?
Flaming table! Good God! He rounds the reverse DDT through the flaming table!
Goddamn, bro was still on fire while making the pin. Even Andrade had to put out a flame still burning on Cody while getting pinned too. Classy. But what happened when Cody Rhodes did something more devastating that probably ended another wrestler's career? And that's when Cody Rhodes literally cost Kevin Owens his WrestleMania moment. Earlier in the match, KO hit Cody with a Fisherman Buster from the top rope onto a ladder that looked absolutely devastating. But when Kevin tried a pile driver through the announce table, Cody countered it into a brutal Alabama slam, and the ladder just snapped. KO just laid there looking wasted while the paramedics worked on him and transported him out of the arena. With this, along with other crazy spots he did, put his career in serious danger, where he might not even wrestle again.
The reality is, for the last 4 months or so, I've been dealing with a pretty serious neck injury. I don't know when I'll have the privilege to be in front of you guys again. I want to say thank you, and I'm sorry, guys. Thank you.
Man, That's just depressing. But there is one wrestler who survived a crazy neck injury only to do something crazier 3 months later. In a June 2003 episode of SmackDown, Brock Lesnar was facing the Big Show. Big Show climbed to the top of the turnbuckle, but Lesnar climbed up with him. And you, what the with all that meat hitting the ring, what do you expect was gonna happen? But if never let them know your next move was a wrestler, it'll be Jeff Hardy. I mean, the dude could probably fill every spot on this list. He's had some of the most insane, high-flying moves ever, like his crazy ladder leap onto the top of a steel cage in TNA, or when he murdered the Dudley Boys. Or that absolutely nuts swanton bomb onto Randy Orton off of the Raw stage. But this whisper in the wind from the top of the cage against Umaga, the guy defied gravity and physics at the same time. But seriously, there's only one guy who sacrificed his body only to get respect from his family. Shane McMahon is known for his absolutely insane stunts, just like the time Kurt Angle suplexed him through the glass that just won't break, or when Steve Blackman knocked him off the stage. And yeah, at WrestleMania 32, hit different. Shane tried to hit Undertaker from the top of Hell in the Cell, but Taker scooted right out of there, and Shane went crashing through the announce table. And he did all that to win the respect of his dad, Vince McMahon.
I'm so very proud of that entire match. After the match was over, I broke down because my entire family was there. I went over and I hugged my dad. I got one of my first pats on the back that night.
But if you think these moments blew your mind, there are some WWE wrestlers who are just too athletic. Check it out in this next video right here. Just click right in the middle, and I'll see you in a few seconds.